Okay, question 3B is one that we haven't done at all. It's only found on this paper, and the good thing is it's only worth 4 marks. It's relatively straightforward, although they do try and make it a little bit more difficult. The idea for this is if you were to do an inquiry on transporting the wounded on the Western Front, what additional questions would you ask to follow up? So that's what they're thinking. There are 4 elements of this, and it's on the sheet. So it's just answering just with a sentence. You don't even need it to be necessarily in full sentences or anything like that. So the first thing is, what would you follow up? So think about something that you might think, oh, that might be something interesting to think about. The second thing is, what question would you ask? So it might be about the total numbers of dead on a particular battle or something like that, just something that follows up. And then think about the type of source. Now, what I'd say is use a different source. If it's a diary entry, use an official source, and vice versa. If it's an official source, think about a diary entry. Don't use the same source twice. And the fourth thing is, why would this be a good source? It says, how might this help answer the question? Don't repeat what you've done in number 2. So if you said how many died at a particular battle, don't say it'd be useful because it'd tell me how many died at a particular battle. Think about the reliability of it and what makes that a particularly good source. The important thing is have a go, but don't panic. It's only worth 4 marks. We can go over this again when we get back into school. Okay? I've included something from a different textbook which will give you a little idea about the kind of things to cover in the question, but don't worry too much about it.